This is a video that I contemplated on recording. I've re-recorded this voiceover about 4 to 5 times because I just wasn't sure if it was a wise decision to really talk about this. Mainly because, again, it's a really triggering topic. However, like in the intro, if you're not comfortable with this, then you should watch another video because this is pretty heavy stuff. So, today I'm going to be talking about a situation that I'm chronically late to. Like I said, I'm always chronically late to every trend. I'm going to be talking about the situation going on with the streamer Nina Lin. Now, for those people who don't know what's going on, Nina Lin is like an IRL streamer. Her whole gimmick is that she's a woman with a deep-ass voice, and that's kind of it. I didn't really think much about her content or about her until this whole situation came out, and man, it's been a complete mess. She recently got banned on Twitch and has been facing backlash after there has been proof of her sexually assaulting people, and initially she only got banned for a day, and I assume it was an error on Twitch's part because immediately after that she was permanently banned. But then after a week or so, Twitch unbanned her because Twitch is immune to making good decisions and they make the worst decisions known to mankind. So that's that. But again, before I get into my feelings on all of this shit, I want to really get into the backstory about everything. And I really want to, because I don't like to leave any stone unturned. And the clip that came out recently is almost a year old. The clip that I'm sure y'all have seen with Nina and Zoe Spencer and Saeed and all that shit, that's almost a year old. But no one cared about it when it happened, so why do people care about it now? Well, I'm going to get into the backstory of how this clip resurfaced. Recently, Nina had beef with another Twitch streamer named YBG, and at TwitchCon, she approached the dude and tried to talk shit to him, tried to have a whole showdown, and YBG didn't like it. He doesn't like her, justifiably so, even though I don't know who the fuck he is because I'm pretty out of touch. So then after this happened at TwitchCon, YBG and his fans, I think, went back into Nina's VOD archives and found said clip, the clip that she's been facing backlash over, and it's just textbook sexual assault. You don't need to be a rocket scientist to see why it's bad, and yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and play it.
But she always on them.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Saeed! Hey, come here, I got you. Hey, come here.
So you can't. So you can't.
23,
No.
he's consensual.
No, he's not consenting.
Yes, he is.
He's not even saying nothing.
He likes it. Yeah, give.
Oh, no.
I don't think he wants to.
Yeah, stay right there. Stay right there. Hold on.
In that clip, it's Nina Lin holding Saeed. Saeed is the assistant of a popular streamer, Soki. So Saeed's the dude who's getting assaulted, and Zoe Spencer is twerking on him. But that's just a piece of a longer clip, because the longer clip, or the part of the longer clip, has Nina and Zoe Spencer taking him into a bedroom, and then they throw him onto a bed and start ripping out his clothing. They even start going through his bag and all that shit. And all the meanwhile, Saeed has been making it pretty clear that he's uncomfortable, he doesn't want this, and even the people around him are saying he's not consenting, this is weird. And yet Nina and her fucking evil minion don't care. They're still forcing it upon him.
Nah, they got it.
Take all this off. Take it off. Hey, yo, cut the cameras. Yo, cut the cameras, bro. Zo, do your shit. Let me get my Louis Vuitton scarf. Hold on, bitch. No outside clothes on the bed. Hold on. What's going on?
You can't just forcibly
Hey,
take
nah, it ain't like it's
Yeah, let me get that bag. This is a nice bag. Hold on, this is a nice bag.
Yo!
How much this cost? Turn around. Start with the side.
Yo. Yo.
Oh, I need this. I needed this. Thank you. Appreciate you.
Zoe, he's not consenting.
Yeah, pretty clear sexual assault here. Again, I don't have to be a lawyer to argue why it's bad, and yet this is something that has come up in recent years, that when it comes to a man being sexually assaulted, people tend to view it differently. So when this clip was blowing up, there was a loud minority of people that were kind of saying how it's not sexual assault because he's laughing, he's smiling, and all that. And Nina herself, who has had some of the worst responses to this entire situation, even said in another stream, saying how it'd be embarrassing for him to be saying that it's sexual assault.
No one essay Saeed. That's why today I was actually looking for Saeed. I was gonna talk to him, like, you definitely felt disrespected as a person. Me, I take accountability what I do. If you dead ass felt disrespected, I didn't know. So you gotta let me know. If you did, I will always apologize. I mean, that's just normal people. But for him to walk around and say all that crazy shit, you never think about what Saeed's thinking too, though. Like, who wants to walk around being called that? That's embarrassing for him as a guy.
You ain't see Saeed today?
No, I was looking for him. I was looking for
Great defense right there. Good cope. All three of those brain cells in that noggin of hers were really trying to come up with an excuse, and damn it, she really did it. Oh, he didn't get sexually assaulted. Well, okay, Nina, I mean, if you say so, of course, yeah, it doesn't matter what he thinks. You're saying he didn't get sexually assaulted, so it must not have happened, right? And then she also, like I said, she said it'd be embarrassing for him as a man to say that. Yeah, wow, okay, interesting. I hate to do this, but would it be the same energy when it comes to if the roles were reversed? If a woman got harassed and sexually assaulted on stream by two dudes, would this same energy be coming from Nina? I don't think so. Like I said, and if that was the case, then there'd be universal outrage. Those dudes would probably, their careers would be over with, and they'd be fucking exiled. Which would be rightfully so, because, stand back for this, pretty common sense. Sexual assault is bad. And sexual harassment is also bad. It doesn't matter who the victim is, it doesn't matter who it's being done to or who is the perpetrator. It's bad, it's horrible, and people need to be outraged. And some people, like Nina and Zoe Spencer, need to be in jail. I don't think that Nina and Zoe need to just be banned off Twitch and have their careers be facing consequences. They need to be in jail. This wasn't just a rule on Twitch that was broken. Hence why I'm annoyed about this. Like, this wasn't just... Because that's not allowed on Twitch, obviously. Twitch has some of the worst moderation known to mankind, where there was literally a point in time where they allowed quote-unquote artistic nudity on there. But this isn't just a rule on Twitch, like, with sexual content being a big no-no. This was a crime. This was against the fucking law. And somehow they are unbanned, and somehow their career isn't facing much of a big consequence. People are obviously mad about this, but the fact that she's still able to stream and is still able to go about this like nothing happened is bad. This isn't the fucking, Tooth Fairy. This isn't Bigfoot we're talking about. This is real. There are male victims of sexual assault out there. I don't know why in the year of 2025 we need to constantly remind people that it's a crime and it is bad, and that anyone can be a victim of sexual assault. It's bad. The worst part is that this isn't even the first time that Saeed has been sexually assaulted. He spoke about it at one point. I couldn't find the clip, but there was a clip of him talking about everything that was unfolded, and he mentioned that he was sexually assaulted previously in the past, I think at a job, and his boss was laughing at him. People weren't taking it seriously. His own boss was making jokes about it and laughing at it, and it's taken a toll on him. I think he's deactivated his Twitter account, and I guess it's happened again. Twitch itself isn't taking it seriously, and neither is Nina either. She was banned for a week. It was like a week-long vacation. They gave her a little slap on the wrist, and then that's it. It was like that one part in that one SpongeBob episode where SpongeBob and Patrick steal a balloon, and they get thrown in jail for 30 seconds and then let out. That was basically it. And in her return stream, again, she has the worst... It's not even a response. It's a fucking joke, basically. She's treating it like a joke. I'm not just saying that she's treating it like treating it like a joke. I'm starting to stumble over my words. I'm not just saying that. I'm not trying to speak for her. It is literally in her return stream.
You always sending me. Stop with those punches. Oh shit, I can't touch you no more because I have to make a sign of NDA. Sorry, I forgot. Yeah, that's gonna be tough, bro. It's gonna come up 3 months later.
I won't come.
Oh, me punch you? You want me to punch you? Are you okay?
Did you send the NDA or no?
You sure? So I am not sexually assaulting you.
No.
I am not. You consent to this.
Yes.
You fully am okay with this.
Yes.
You will not use this clip against me later in 3 months later.
Never.
Or 9 months later.
No.
Or 6 months later.
No.
No? Hey, chat sees this, bro. Ready? Alright.
Okay.
Ready? 1. You asked for this. Nod your head. 2 times. Did you get it? Okay.
Wait, can I say something?
Damn.
Wait, can I say something?
Man, I don't know what's more entertaining. Holy shit. That's a real knee slapper there. Seems real fun to watch. I don't even know why she said the word NDA. Like she has any idea what that is. I'm willing to bet that if you ask her what that even is, she would probably fucking blue screen and crash like an old Dell computer. The reason she's saying that is because she's trying to make a backhanded joke about this whole situation. And I haven't even shown you the other victim. There's another victim. There's another fucking victim. And yet she's out here going around saying, oh, I guess I can't touch people anymore without their permission, which you shouldn't be doing that anyways. And then there's these goofy goobers, these goofballs around her, just basically partaking in the joke, which also he's wearing a mask, which I believe he's doing it out of embarrassment, because that'd be pretty embarrassing. Begging to be punched by this woman of all people, that's pretty fucking embarrassing. But that was her return stream. Real great stuff. Real good stuff from that. Another good thing is when she was mad at her friends for switching up on her after the sexual assault clip. What the fuck? She's mad because they weren't fighting tooth and nail for her, even though her actions were indefensible to any normal person. So obviously her friends aren't going to be defending her for that. They're not going to go to bat. And I imagine you shouldn't be doing that. Doesn't matter who they are. If they're your best friend or if they're your family member, you should say, that's fucked up. I don't support it. You are wrong. You need to face consequences. She's getting mad that people did that. Like, what the fuck? But what makes me a bit more annoyed is, like I said, this clip is about a year old. People didn't care. Even the people who had access to the clip, even the other people who were there in that moment, never spoke out about it. People are just now speaking out about it. Or why give excuses for people who didn't know about it? Because a lot of people didn't know. But for the people who did know, the fact that they didn't speak out about it when it happened is a huge fucking problem. It's a huge problem. And there are a couple reasons why I think that they might not have spoken out about it is because, one, they didn't want to they didn't care. Again, they don't care. A lot of streamers, and I said this in my Kick streamer video, but this kind of applies to Twitch streamers as well. A lot of streamers don't really care. They don't view people as people. They view them as props for their videos and their content. Or, two, the other reason is because they just didn't know what to say. And in the moment, it's kind of hard to speak up because you can't believe what you're seeing. But that's just me giving them the benefit of the doubt. For all I know, these guys really don't care, and everyone's just pretending to care for a PR move. I don't really know. However, again, there is one more thing I want to talk about, and that is the second victim. Yes, the second victim. There's a second victim to this, and it's a dude named Disguised Toast. And I'm just going to put the clip out there. I'm going to show you the clip and then talk about everything that happened.
Alright.
Okay, friend.
I know. Concentrating on the bottom.
Okay, girl. No, Nina. Oh my. Wow, you have the best masseuse, Toast.
That was good.
Wow, she is so bold.
My spine.
You love to see it.
Alright.
So bold, so bold. Yep, keep it up. Yep.
This guy's Toast recently came up with his experience with Nina after all this came out, where he went to an event expecting a masseuse, only to be met with the fucking booty bandit, the fucking booty warrior Nina, coming up here and giving him a massage, where she was making a joke out of it by just groping him and on his ass and literally just groping him and just drumming on it like Joey Jordison. It's not an accident. It wasn't unintentional. She wasn't just like, oops, sorry, I didn't mean to, sorry about that. She was literally just gripping those things, and people were laughing about it. Even the person who's filming were like, oh my god, Nina, what the heck? Oh goodness. That's sexual assault. And I have to do this again, but if it was a man doing that to a woman lying on a table, how many people would be laughing? Probably not many. In fact, I don't think anyone would be laughing. It would be more silent than an Amy Schumer stand-up routine. And most people would probably be like, hey, stop it, or start throwing hands at the guy. Or at least trying to stop it. But not here. Here, it's treated like a joke. But why? Is it because it's Nina doing it to a man, Toast? That doesn't make it not sexual assault. And even then, he stated in his statement he had no idea who the fuck she even is. She just shoved the masseuse aside and just started doing it herself, and it made him uncomfortable. And this is how I said earlier, where He didn't speak up about it because it was hard to speak up about it. It's a really weird environment, and you can't do it in the moment. It's hard to do it in the moment. It's hard to speak out in the moment because you kind of have a disbelief of fear. The kind of like a thing of fear. The thing that comes with fear is disbelief. You can't really believe that this is happening right in this moment. And that's why I think he didn't speak out about it. Because it's hard to say something in the moment. With all the cameras and people watching, it's true. And again, I have to reiterate, if it was a man doing this to a woman, and that man just starts basically going Dave Grohl on her ass cheeks, how many people would be laughing at that? Probably none. It shouldn't be treated differently in this case. I don't understand why in the year of 2025 we have to have this discussion about if men can be sexual assault victims. They can. We should notice. In recent times, we've become a lot more socially aware and woke, including myself, and yet for some reason, we have to have this talk about it. And it's not like Nina, after her week-long after she got grounded for a week, it's not like she learned her lesson or has had any remorse. As I've shown you, she's still treating it as if it was fucking nothing, as if it was a joke. As if the idea of her just touching people without consent is now a joke. Like going around saying, oh, I can't touch people anymore, I forgot I could NDA you. That's so crazy to me. And she also issued an apology about it, which is a load of baloney. It's not her words, obviously, but that was probably barfed out through, like, her PR. I don't think that she's capable of that. And I'll stop talking in a moment, because I think I've really gotten everything I needed to say about it. I find it wild how Twitch didn't take it seriously, how the people who were there in the moment didn't speak out about it until now, and I find it crazy how now we have to have this discussion about it being sexual assault. And like I said, Twitch has some of the worst moderation possible, to a point where after this whole thing, they've only given her a week-long vacation. And that's not just my words about it, that's Nina's words as well.
Haters out there, y'all can suck my dick. Word two, I don't give a fuck. Fuck you bitches, bro. You bitches not me. Y'all been through nothing that I've been through. Fuck you. This ain't the worst it's ever been. I'm not gonna lie. It's bad to say, but this is not the worst it's ever been. I've been through worse. I've actually been through worse. So this jail was kind of like vacay jail a little bit. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, this is really going off the fucking rails. Good work, Twitch. A week-long grounding vacation for sexual assault. That's unbelievable. And also, it might just be me, but every woman I've seen who says the phrase, suck my dick, always turns out to be the most insufferable piece of shit ever. The only other woman that's coming to my mind is Nicki Minaj, and we all know what the hell she's been doing as of recent, and I don't want to get into all of that. Unbelievable. But yeah, that's really about it. Twitch sucks, Nina Lin sucks. I hope that there can be some consequences faced, or at the very least her career goes down to shitter. Who knows? I just wanted to speak about this because it kind of irked me to my soul. I don't talk about trending topics or about current drama, but this shit irked me to the core of my soul. And yeah, that's kind of just about it. See ya.